Good morning, evening, or afternoon, everybody. It's Kaghoe coming at you with another video. So today, to continue with all this awesome reputation guides we've been doing, since you guys have sort of been requesting those and enjoying them, and I like making them, honestly, because just showing you everything I know about them and how helpful they can be is really fun. So I'm actually on my priest today because I didn't think I had done this quest, but I did, and my warrior is not high enough level to do this quest yet. But in order to really just begin the Thorium Brotherhood, you're going to want to come to Thorium Point in the Searing Gorge. Now, all these people have quests, not all of them, but most of them have some quests you can do once you're around 45, 50 level. As I think 45 is the lower end of that. You aren't going to really be able to go out here and do too many of them at that level, but you'll be able to at least get them. So what you need to do is come here to this guy, Master Smith Brunetti, or Brunette, or I'm not sure, and he gives you a quest called What the Flux, and that quest can be started at level 45, and what you're going to do with that is he requires you to get a secret plan. Now, I already did this quest, but I can, however, run and show you where you can get this plan at. And that would be over. We're gonna run down here. I guess I put my carrot. No, I didn't. That's weird that my carrot's not working. I tried to swap my gear set, but anyway, you have to run into this spot, the cauldron, and you're gonna have to kill this elite. And when you kill this elite here, or you don't have to kill the elite, there's just 3 elites that are guarding the plans. And so you're going to need help with this quest, in all honesty. Like, I was unable to do this solo on my priest. Died quite a few times. And then I finally decided to get some help from people when I was leveling here. But it's just in here in the slag pit. It's actually quite out of the way and pretty obnoxious to go to. I also have a few other quests, like killing Incendosaurs. They're down here inside the cave as well. You'll have to kill other slaves, taskmasters, and things of that nature. Just pretty simple to kill them all and keep moving. So when you get down through here, if you get rooted, you're going to have to fight them because they're obnoxious and like to do that. But it's a nice, easy kill, and the reason that you have to do this quest is because there is no way to go from neutral to friendly without doing their very specific, weird, unique quests. And I've already done them all on my mage, so that makes it a bit hard for me to show you exactly what you need and what to do in the beginning stages of this. But luckily, I only have done What the Flux on my priest, so I can show you exactly how to do it. So once you're here in this under part, you're gonna run up this ramp, and at the end of the ramp you will find them. This is the only way to get here, unfortunately. It takes a lot of walking, but it's a good grind for EXP if you're of level here. The slaves are 45, the taskmasters are 48, so just keep that in mind when you're coming here and sort of doing this. You can also get a level 60 to help you if you want to. I think I had a 60 friend come help me while I was here. But anyway, this is where he is at, Overseer and the Iron Sentries. Now, it's those plans right there on that bench. That's what you're going to want to get. And once you get those, it unlocks the daily quest, or not the, it shows up as a daily quest, but it's a repeatable quest that you can do pretty much as soon as possible once you turn that in to get your reputation with them. So I'm going to run back there, guys. I'm not going to show you me running back just to save some time. So I will see you when we get back there to finish going over everything. Voop! Alrighty, guys, so we have made it back to the camp here, and so we're going to pretend like we're turning in the quest, What the Flux. So once you turn that in, you then get these 3 quests. And now, I did the initial quest line here, and my rep is only 700. I haven't done anything else at all. So you'll get about 700 rep with them just by doing that. And then you can do these 3 quests right here. It doesn't matter which one you do. However, you're going to need 2 Incendosaur, 4 Kingsblood, and 1 coal. 2 Incendosaur scales, 4 iron bars, and 1 coal. And then you're going to need 2 Incendosaur scales, 10 heavy leather, and 1 coal. I would honestly probably say the iron is cheapest for me. That's just my best guess. That and Kingsblood, both probably really cheap. The Incendosaur scales you can farm. But in order to jump the 3,000 rep, it would take 140 Incendosaur scales, 120 coal, 480 Kingsblood. Then it would take 1,200 heavy leather, 240 Incendosaur scales, 120 coal, or 480 iron bars, and then the 240 scales and 220 coal. So that's just for 3k rep. And then once you hit friendly with them, going from friendly to honored is honestly a joke. You literally need 1,000 dark iron residue. So you're gonna have to sit here and turn in this quest a lot of times. There are a few add-ons that can help you. I normally use easy quests for stuff like this, but when they have options, it just picks one. Not always one that you can do. It's just a minor bug with that for an auto-completion one. I don't know of any other add-ons. I haven't really looked, but you might be able to get one that will turn it in based off what you can complete and whatnot. But anyway, so once you do those, you'll have to get 1,000 dark iron residue. It sells dirt cheap. People are in BRD farming it, just getting stuff. You can get it, honestly, just farming it yourself for a minute. A lot of people just vendor it. Like, it might cost you 100 gold maybe at the most, I'd say. It's pretty freaking cheap. Stacks go not, like, it won't cost you that much. But this depends on your server. I can only speak on Horde Scarum for prices and where you can get it. But yeah, you just have to kill mobs in BRD to earn it. And then from Honored to Exalted, this is the pain. Once you have done all this, if you refer to the other video I have of me how to get to the Quartermaster solo, sort of a little bit ago earlier in this week, sort of launching the idea of these reputations, you go to that Quartermaster and you turn in dark iron ore, lava cores, or fiery cores, and I think there's one more item that you can turn in, but I think that's rather expensive. Oh yeah, it's core leather. Core leather is the other item you can do. And so you turn in those quests. I went on my mage. I went with the 60 lava or fiery cores. It was the most cost effective. It does run you quite a bit, especially right now since BWL's out. If you bought them earlier during MC or you have a guild you can talk to, I would recommend doing that. See if you can get a nice discount to get your rep up. If you're looking for how to get there solo, you can refer to my guide earlier. It just takes 2 invis pots and having the Shadow Forge key. Anyway, let's take a look at what all this means and how this is beneficial to us. So the Thorium Brotherhood has a lot of great recipes and patterns. So at friendly, you can enchant weapon strength. When phase 5 comes out, you'll be able to get this X-Mute, so I'm actually going to have to get to friendly on my priest here at some point. You can get Dark Iron Bracers, Core Hound Boots, Molten Helm, and Flare Core Gloves. Not too amazing for friendly. We come to Honored, which can get you Enchant Weapon Mighty Spirit, Dark Iron Destroyer if you're an Axesmith, Dark Iron Reaver if you're a Swordsmith, Dark Iron Helmet, black dragon scale boots, fiery chain girdle, lava belt, flare core robe, flare core mantle. So these dark iron pieces are great for tanking, trying to build an FR set. They're pretty cheap to make, and so if you have an armor smith, you're going to want to do this 100%. Next we come to Revered, where you can get enchant weapon Mighty Intellect, Black Fury, Black Amnesty, black iron, dark iron leggings, dark iron gauntlets, chromatic gauntlets, fiery chain shoulders, core helm belt, molten belt, and flare core leggings. Flare core leggings are amazing. I've made tons of gold on my tailor for this. I've had one person request that for PvP, and then these weapons are pretty freaking good, as well as I believe druid tanks want that molten belt as well. So then we come to Exalted, which pretty freaking amazing. I can confirm dark iron boots are in the game right now. People are selling them. So this phase 4 is wrong. It is out in phase 3. But anyway, if you're an axesmith, Nightfall. These things are amazing. It's an expensive axe, but it's huge in raid. I had to give it to your shaman or your hunter. Then you have the Black Guard, which is a sword. I don't see anyone use that. Maybe human warrior tank. Then the Ebon Hand. I'm not sure who wants this really, but maybe a shaman or something. I don't think it's too terrible. I've seen people asking for someone to craft it, but there's just not really any hammersmiths on our server. He was paying upwards of 1,000 gold for 4 of them to be crafted and still couldn't get anyone to make it, because grinding to Exalted for a hammersmith is a bit much. And then that's pretty much it. Those are the rewards. Just tons of crafting and recipes that you can get for blacksmithing, tailoring, enchanting, leatherworking. Just really any of those professions. They do have the one alchemy one. But anyway, guys, that's the full overview of the Thorium Brotherhood, what you can get for them, and why you should go after them. If you're someone who loves to craft or has chased professions like myself here, I literally have an alchemist, armorsmith, enchanter, tailor with pretty much everything. So I love these patterns, recipes, and if I ever do level my warrior past 40 for that Lionheart helm, I got him to 40 for the Lionheart and made him an armorsmith because that's the minimum level to do it. If I ever ended up leveling him more, then I would absolutely have to do this on him as well. But my mage can sit at Revered, no reason to get Exalted for pretty much ever, because they only offer anything for blacksmiths at Exalted. But that's it, guys. I really hope you enjoyed this video. This is going to be a bit longer because we had to show you where to get the What the Flux quest and how to do that. But that's pretty much it, and I will see you all next time. Have a great day. Bye-bye. If you made it to the ending, thank you so much for watching this video. It really helps. If you could, please share this with like one person you know, because it would help me so much. I'd appreciate that. Really gets me going on this and can keep growing to make this sustainable and keep up this lifestyle. So I super appreciate it. And if you could please like, comment, and subscribe, it would mean the world to me. And thank you so very much. Bye-bye.